Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Welcome back to Union High School here in Big Stone Gap. First Scout Pure Home pregame show. Both teams on the floor warming up. And we're about ready for the boys game. We're about 8 minutes out. Coming into tonight, Union 13-6 on the year. They won at Lee Thursday 72-55. James Mitchell with 21 points in the win. Also Noah Garrison with 15 points. Austin Gibson with 12 points. And Justin Phelan with 11 points in the win for Union. Richlands coming in 12-5. They lost Wednesday night to Graham. Grace Moyer had 16 points. Kevin Horn had 9 in the loss for Richlands. Both these teams faced each other back on January 20th. Union won that one 63-39 at home. We got a chance to talk to Coach Fred Phillips about coming in to tonight's game here at Union on the Vastus Driving School Coaches Show.
Coach Fred Phillips on the Vastus Driving School Coaches Show. Coach, another night off, but at this point of the year, you really don't want to take those too many nights off, right?
Correct, because then it just gets jog lammed at the end there, and you're playing about every night. You know, we got 4 games next week, so, you know, we pretty much have to play tomorrow night.
You have 5 games in the next 7 nights, so it's a big week coming up. Beginning tonight with Union, just finished up practice. You mentioned something that kind of piqued my interest. This team hasn't had a statement win yet. Do you think they can get it tonight here at Union?
Sure. You know, these kids is not as bad as some people think they are. They're great kids. They worked hard. They do the right thing. So, yeah, I always think in one game every year that you have a statement game, and we really haven't had that yet. So we're looking for that, and hopefully it will come tonight against Union.
Tough road game, couple hours on the bus. You know, we've been off a couple of nights as well with missing last night with Virginia High. But injury-wise, I think the night off might help you. Taylor Horn got his finger banged up a little bit. Is he a game-time decision?
Game-time decision. We'll know here in a little while. But, yeah, the extra night did help us in that aspect of the game.
Union came in last time, came in at home, and had a pretty good ball game out of James Mitchell, a double-double, and he usually doesn't have those. So I think is that a key defensively tonight is kind of keep the ball out of his hands, or is it going to kind of be just overall stay within your lane?
No, we're going to try to keep the ball out of his hands, and when he does get it, we're going to double down on him and, you know, try to make someone else, if they do beat us. But we're going to try to put a better effort on James, he's a phenomenal athlete, you know, and a great young man.
All right, Coach, good luck tonight. We'll see you out on the court.
Thank you.
Don't look now, but winter is here. Come by Virginia Tire of Claypool Hill and let the tire professionals match you up with the tires that are right for your vehicle. Virginia Tire is your authorized dealer for Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and Cooper Tires. Let Dickie find the tires that are right for your winter driving. Check them out online at vatire1.com or call 276-964-4061. We are your tire and service professionals. Go Big Blue.
This is Nancy McGinnis with Trust Point Insurance Agency. Texting while driving is very dangerous, yet most people admit to texting anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to everyone. Always drive safely and be responsible for your safety and the safety of others. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to be aware of the danger of texting and driving. Enjoy life. Do not text and drive.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Welcome back to Union High School here in Big Stone Gap. Jeff Mills on the board tonight. I'm Zach Delta. We got boys basketball coming up. First Scout Pure Home pregame show. Both teams on the floor warming up, finishing up. Richlands on the road, Grays tonight. White numbers, white letters, Richlands across the chest. They'll be sitting out this starting 5 tonight. 2-guard look, Taylor Horn and Austin Lee. Horn, 6'2" junior. Austin Lee, a 6-foot senior. 3 forwards tonight. George Cole, 6'5", junior. 6'3", junior. Race Moyer. And Caleb Horn, 6-foot senior. Fred Phillips. Taylor Horn was a game-time decision. Has had a little finger ailment, but it's taped up, and he's ready to go. He's a gamer. So we'll see how that plays into tonight. Union's only got 2 seniors, and one of them's out with a knee injury for the year, Wes Summers, so he will not play tonight. James Mitchell, the senior night's all his. So he'll start at one forward. Three-guard look. The other forward, Connor Giza, 6'2", junior. Chip Mitchell, a 6'5", senior. The three-guard, Noah Garrison, 6'1", junior. Alex Ragsnick, the 5'7", junior. And Austin Gibson, the 5'8", junior. Three-guard look for Coach Zach Moore, UVA-wise All-American in his day, head coach of the Union Bears. We'll take one more time out and come back with tip-off. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRIC.
Andy Simmons Auto is a household name in the Richlands area. For over 30 years, customers have been buying their vehicles from him. Time and time again, Andy Simmons Auto has found the perfect vehicle at a comfortable price to fit budgets. Andy wants every customer to be satisfied, and that's why customer satisfaction describes Andy Simmons Auto. If you need a vehicle, see Andy Simmons Auto Sales, and you'll become a satisfied customer as well. Andy Simmons Auto Sales, Route 460, Claypool Hill, or call Andy at 963-0115 and tell them what you're looking for.
Hi, Rocky Smith here for Randy's Gateway Drug and the Gateway Shopping Center, your full-service pharmacy. At Randy's, they can take care of all of your prescription needs and answer any questions you may have about your medications. And they accept most all insurance. At Randy's Gateway Drug, you're not just a number, you're a valued customer, and they'll treat you that way.
True Line Pipeline, a proud supporter of Richlands Blue Tornado Basketball. We are a natural gas pipeline installation and service company. Located in Pounding Mill, Virginia, call 276-596-9490. True Line Pipeline, go Big Blue.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Welcome back to Union High School. Lights out as they get ready to announce the Union Bears lineup in all white tonight with Union across the chest in script. Garrison and Rasnick and Gibson, the three guards. He's the forward alongside senior James Mitchell, 6'5", 225, senior. Virginia Tech signing. I'll be interested to see where Coach Fuente put them. Will he put him at tight end? Will he be at wide out? Will he be like former Southwest Virginia Justin Hamilton? He's now on the coaching staff at Virginia Tech and he's played a plethora of positions in his career at Tech. He can play offense, he can play defense. We'll see how that shakes out. But tonight, he's just a forward. Starting for Union. Richlands on the floor in all grays. George Cole will jump, more than likely against Mitchell. Accounting firm of Horn & Horn, Moyer, and Lee for Richlands. Pretty good crowd on hand here for senior night. Nice little senior night presentation in between games. Last second motivation from Coach Moore across the way, and here come the Bears. Horn with a little bit of a finger injury. He's got that thing taped up, but he's ready to go. Mitchell will meet Cole in the jump circle. Richlands will be going from left to right here in the first half. Ball in the air, and Richlands will corral the tip. Moyer in the backcourt, hands it off to Lee, and we're underway. Lee across the U here at Union High School, high post to Moyer. Right wing to Lee, up top. Caleb Horn, three, got it. Caleb Horn knocks the lid off the bucket early, and Richlands down to a 3-0 lead. Rasnick brings it across the timeline for Union. He'll bounce it right wing to Garrison. Garrison in the corner, they get to Mitchell on the block. Back up top. Free ball. Garrison got it. So Garrison hits his first three of the night. We're tied up at 30 seconds in. Lee slowly across the timeline, met there by Rasnick. Now he speeds it up to the right wing. Baseline corner goes to Taylor. Horn dribbles out, left hand up top to his brother Taylor. Taylor drives, kicks it out. Left wing to Moyer. Moyer drives baseline, in underneath. Nice look inside to Cole. And George Cole lays it up and in. Cole went right at James Mitchell and won that battle. Richlands out an early 5-3 lead. Rasnick across the timeline. Swings in right wing to Garrison. Garrison trying to get it into Mitchell. Knocked away by Taylor Horn. Here comes Richlands with the basketball. Lee across. Spin move. At the block, kicks it out to Cole. Three ball. Right wing rattles out. No one underneath for Richlands, and Rasnick clears the glass for you. Rasnick, left-hand dribble. Bounces over to Garrison on the right wing. Garrison looks inside to Mitchell. Mitchell kicks it back out to Garrison. Garrison, left wing. Rasnick, long two, won't go. Rebound pulled down by Taylor Horn. Horn looks ahead, no option. He'll bring it across the timeline. Now drives baseline. Picks it up there. Kicks it up top to Moyer. 6:24 remaining first quarter. Richlands leads by 2. Moyer, left wing. Hands off there to Horn. Horn with the right-hand dribble. Down baseline. Finds George Cole. Cole's jumper won't go. Moyer chases down the loose ball. Good hustle by Race to keep the possession alive. Race is packed in. Moyer off the glass. That was too strong. And Garrison there for the rebound for Union. 2 minutes in. Richlands leads by 2, 5-3. Inside to go to Mitchell. Mitchell kicks it out to Rasnick. Rasnick in the corner to Gibson. Gibson swings it all the way back around to Garrison. Garrison looks inside. Up top he goes to Rasnick instead. Rasnick drives to the elbow, hits the 15-footer. 5 all our score, 5:44 remaining first quarter. Pretty good little pace here early. Play it across the timeline. To the top of the key, finds Moyer. Moyer kicks it back to Lee. Lee up top to Horn. Horn gets free, 15-footer, a little short. And rebound, Gibson of Union. Gibson's going to push. Up ahead to the right wing, he stops, trying to kick it near side to Garrison, and he does. Garrison lost the handle for a second, now backs things off and slows it down. 5:15 in counting. Up top to Rasnick they go. Loose man-to-man defense by Richlands here early. Inside they go to Mitchell. Mitchell spin move on the block, the left hand a little strong. Taylor Horn with another rebound. 5 all, 3 minutes in. Lee across. Right wing goes to Caleb Horn. Horn guarded by Mitchell. Bounce pass up top to his brother, and it's stolen away by Garrison. Garrison spins out of trouble to the rack. He goes. It's knocked away by Race Moyer. Big defensive play there by Race. Taylor Horn with the loose ball into the front court. Spin move at the block. Fade away. Short. Rebound Mitchell for Union. 4.5 minutes. Union's going to push this time. Garrison looks inside. It's closed up. In the corner he goes to Gibson. Gibson three is good. Austin Gibson gives Union their first lead of the ballgame, 8-5. 4:20 counting first quarter. Dictates early. Inside to Moyer. Moyer's turnaround rattles home. Moyer got hit in the face, told the official about it. He didn't care. Richlands back within 1. Halfway through the first. 8-7 are scored, Union on top. Over to Gibson. Gibson passes up the 3 on the right wing. Up top to Rasnick he goes. Rasnick gets the pick. 15-footer from inside the arc, and he nails it. Rasnick, 2 mid-range jumpers. He's got 4 up to 10. Lee goes all the way to the rack, weaves through traffic, and floats it home with the right hand. 10-9 our score. Richlands now going to amp up the pressure and throws it away. Union throws it away. Rasnick with a turnover. Good start to the ballgame for Richlands. Fresh bodies everywhere. Barnett Richardson, Cade Berry, Colton Medley, and Luke West, the young group, back on the floor for Richlands for the first time tonight. 3:35 left, first quarter. West handles up top, over to Richardson. Richardson drives up top, leaves it for Berry. Berry drives inside the right hand, finds baseline, but it's covered. Swings it back up top to Barnett. Barnett cluttered by James Mitchell, giving up a few inches. Barnett kicks it back up to Bryson. Richardson with the right hand, tries to make room with the left hand, gets away with it, kicks it up to Barnett. Barnett hands off to Berry. Cade drives inside, and Cade's going to get called. Nope, they're going to get that one on Garrison. Garrison with the reach in. But they're going to get Berry with the off arm, trying to make room, but they got Garrison with his first foul. First team foul on Union at the 3:12 mark. Inbound goes to Berry. Berry to the rack with the right hand, a little strong. Here comes Garrison with the rebound. 10-9 our score, 3:05 remaining first quarter. Starters on the floor for Union. Second group on the floor for Richlands. And Rasnick, with his second turnover, will throw it away. Hunter Anderson, the 5'11 junior, checks in for the first time tonight to give Garrison a breather. 3 minutes left first quarter. Bears 10, Richlands 9. Richardson across the timeline. Crosses up a defender, gets it over to West. West, top of the key, hands off to Berry. Berry covered up by Damai Lester, just checked in as well for Union. Berry, top of the key. Lost the handle, loose ball on the deck. Lester tied it up and then throws it away. Medley comes up with a loose ball and then loose ball again across the lane in front of the Union bench. Last touch by Richlands. So a couple of loose balls there, no fouls called. They're letting them play tonight. 2:35 remaining first quarter. Well, I think we got some moisture. Nope, we got some blood. So James Mitchell gets caught in the nose with some blood, not intentional. So he'll come out to take care of that, and Rasnick will check in for him. Dana Lester will throw it in from the Union sideline once we get things going. I think we're going to have to wipe up some blood here on the court as well. So Coach Phillips taking this opportunity to use the timeout. He's talking to his young group. 2:35 remaining first quarter. 10-9 our score. Union on top by 1. As we got a little bit of a blood situation on the court here at Union High School. Coach James Mitchell across the way trying to get his nose from bleeding. They're taking care of that as well as they're taking care of the court at the moment. The first group come out slinging. Had the lead for a little bit. And now the second group on the floor for Richlands. So blood everywhere. Next week, big week. Tuesday, home against Tazewell. Wednesday at Riverview. That's just a boys' game. We'll have that one for you. If anything changes, we'll let you know Tuesday night. Friday at Marion. Saturday at home against Virginia High. Saturday, last home game of the regular season, last game of the regular season, will be senior night and rec league night. A big night coming up next Saturday at home, but a big week altogether for Richlands basketball. So a little bit of blood getting taken care of. I think we're about ready to go. Maybe. Richlands has Barnett, Berry, Medley, Richardson, and West on the floor. Union counters with Giza, Justin Phelan, Alex Rasnick, Damon Lester, and Hunter Anderson. Now, I think, are we good? Yes, we are. Here we go. 2:35 left first quarter. 5 fresh bodies head to the scores table next to that ball for Richlands. Rasnick across the timeline, harassed by Richardson. Union swings it all the way around to Anderson in the corners. Anderson inside to Phelan, and Phelan is going to get fouled on the floor by Luke West. West picks up the first foul of the night for Richlands. And we've got some discrepancies on the scores table. Anyway, fresh 5 back in, starting 5 in for Richlands. Inbounds goes up to Lester. 2:15 left first quarter. Rasnick in between the circles. Richlands extends the 2-3 zone. Lester now on the left wing handles it. They'll swing it all the way around over to Anderson. Up top to Rasnick. Rasnick looks high post to Giza. That's closed up. Picks up the dribble, swings it over to Anderson, right wing. Back up top to Rasnick. Rasnick to the elbow. 15-footer, rattles out. Rebound, Austin Lee. Austin Lee, baseball pass up ahead. He's got Caleb Horn to the rack. He goes. Right-hand layup is good. Caleb Horn got out of the briar patch quickly and gets into the bucket and lays it up and in. 11-10, Richlands back on top by 140 and counting first quarter. Anderson with the rock. Up top to Lester. Leaves it for Rasnick. Rasnick drives inside. He's covered. Swings it right wing to Lester. Lester loses the handle, stolen away by Caleb Horn. Caleb Horn, step up 3, long, and buries it. Caleb Horn from Lee County buries it. He's got 8. The lead is 4. Timeout on the floor. 1:22 remaining first quarter. 14-10 our score. Richlands up by 4. 30 seconds, so we'll keep it here. Give our shout-out to our sponsors, Consolidated Steel, Trust Point Insurance, First Sentinel Bank, Darrell Superstyle, Farmers Insurance, David Mullins Wealth Management, Virginia Tire, True Line Pipeline, Randy's Gateway Drug, the Merit Physical Therapy Group, Clinic Pharmacy, Andy Simmons Auto Sales, Ultra Pipeline, Omega Holdings, Andrew Scruggs, Defense Attorney, First Sky Funeral Home, Meister's Furniture, and Bass Driving School. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this year's basketball broadcast. Union basketball out of the timeout. 1:22 left first quarter. 14-10 our score. Richlands up by 4 here on the road on senior night in the Gap. Rasnick across the timeline, met there by Austin Lee. He gets picked from the free throw line. He's packed up a 15-footer. It won't go. George Cole chases down the rebound in the quarter. He hands it off to Moyer, and Race will bring it across the timeline. 65 seconds to go in the quarter. Race stops, then drives ferociously to the bucket with the left hand, and he'll be fouled and shoot two. A little stutter there by Moyer. The defense was off guard. First foul on Phelan. Second team foul on Union. Moyer to shoot two. Moyer's first free throw, nothing but net. Warriors got three. The lead is 5. Warrior toes line. Second free throw on the way. Second one rattles home. Shooter's roll. He's got 4. 6-point advantage. Richlands up by 6 with a minute to go. First quarter. Rasnick, right hand across the timeline. Swings it over to Gibson, who just checked in. Gibson goes into the paint to Mitchell. Mitchell in the corner to Garrison. Garrison has it stolen away by Taylor Horn. Taylor Horn, big defensive play, tries to bounce it up to his brother, and Alex Rasnick there for the steal. In the meantime, Taylor Horn tries to pick the pocket of James Mitchell, and what's the call? It'll be a tie-up situation, Union basketball. So Mitchell had to change jerseys. He's now wearing number 4 with tissue coming out of his nose to stop the bleed. Rasnick swings it right wing to Garrison. 30 seconds, first quarter. Into the Mitchell. Mitchell's triple team. Back in the corner. They go. 3 ball from Gibson, no good. Moyer with the board. Moyer looks ahead. No option to bring it across the timeline. Final 20 seconds of the first. Inside, George Cole off the handle. Got away with the walk. Up top to Lee. Lee in the corner. Caleb Horn, 3. Way long. And Union will have the basketball for the final 10 of the quarter. Rasnick across the timeline. In between the circles. Left-hand dribble. 5 seconds. Swings it right wing to Garrison. Garrison inside to Mitchell. Mitchell, no idea how much time is left. Throws up a fadeaway and buries it. Coach Phillips high-fives him as he goes down the court. That was a big shot. And Mitchell's first 3 cuts it to 3. After one quarter, Richlands leads by 3, 16-13. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRIC.
This Blue Tornado basketball broadcast is brought to you by Merit Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation. We provide outpatient physical therapy services at 3 locations, Grundy, Claypool Hill, and Nicholsville. A skilled therapist will provide a plan of care designed to help you recover from injury, illness, or surgery. We accept most health insurances and have extended hours available. Locally owned and operated. Call Merit Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation at 276-935-6496.
Shannon and the team at the Clinic Pharmacy have been longtime supporters of Richland Sports. They also have a fine team ready to help you with your prescription questions. They are conveniently located inside Clinch Valley Physicians, so you can leave your doctor appointment and get your prescriptions quickly. The Clinic Pharmacy, a team of professionals you can trust. The Clinic Pharmacy, located just before the Claypool Hill Mall inside Clinch Valley Physicians.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
16-13 our score. Union cuts it to 3 on a fadeaway 3 by James Mitchell at the buzzer. He's still dealing with that bloody nose, so he'll come out. Second group in for Richlands. Barnett, Richardson, Medley, Berry, and West. Union counters with Giza, Rasnick, Phelan, Garrison, and Gibson. Richlands basketball to start the second quarter. Richardson will handle the rock, and he throws it away. Stolen by Garrison. Garrison to the rack. The left hand. The layup is good. Garrison's got 5, and Union cuts it to 1 within the first 15 seconds of the second quarter. Richardson has a timeline met by Rasnick. Right-hand dribble, kicks it near side. Berry. Berry, right wing, double team. Up top to Rasnick. Berry, choosing Berry. It's a left wing. West in trouble, hands off to Berry. Union amping up the defense on this second group. Berry drives, shot partially blocked, and knocked out of bounds by a touch by Richlands. Garrison with the block on Berry's shot, and Union has a chance here to take the lead again on this possession. Rasnick across the timeline, met there by Richardson. Richardson gets 5 picks. Gibson gets the basketball. In the corner they go to Garrison. Garrison tries to bounce it inside to Phelan. Almost knocked away by Luke West, but kept alive by Gibson. Gibson up top to Rasnick. Back to Gibson, right wing. Gibson drives elbow. Now kicks it out. Rasnick's three, rattles out. And Isaac Barnett with a huge rebound for Richland. 7 to go first half. Long pass up to Richland. Richland, Barnett. Barnett swings it to Barry. Barry drives inside, tries to get it into Medley. Baseball pass. That was a bullet. It's knocked around and corralled by Union. 6:45 left first half. Rasnick gets the pick up top. It's Gibson, right wing. 3-ball, back iron, no good. Colton Medley skies above everybody for the rebound. 6.5 to go first half. Bryson Richardson, timeline behind the back dribble, trying to shake Rasnick. Goes left wing to Barry. Barry drives baseline, picks it up, kicks it up top. West takes 3, drives inside, bounces into Medley. Medley wide open, lays it over the end of the right hand. Nice look from Luke West. It's Colton Medley. Richland's back on top by 3. Rasnick, the freshman point guard, brings it across the orange and blue U here at Big-Stone Gap. Around the perimeter go the Bears. Near side to Garrison, up top to Rasnick. Rasnick guarded by West. Over to Gibson. Back near side. They go to Garrison. Garrison 3-ball from the corner, rattles out, and Medley with the rebound and foul on the floor on Union. It'll be Richlands basketball. 13 foul on the Bears. And we're going to call that on 34. Connor Giza, his first. Richardson across the timeline, 5:50 to go first half. Blues lead by 3 on the road. High post, Richardson goes to Barnett. Back out to Richardson. Richardson looking inside, letting traffic clear. Now bounces into Medley. Medley going to work on the right block. Underneath, too far. Kicks out to West. West drives, leaves off for Barnett. Barnett to the rack. His shot a little short. Knocked out when it's touched by Union. Starting 5 back in for Richlands. Second group playing well. Union counters with Lester, Garrison, Giza, Phelan. Inbounds goes to Moyer. Moyer, big bounce and lays it up and in. Moyer's got 6. Timeout Union. 20-15 our score. Richlands leads by 5 here on the road on senior night. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRC.
Hello, this is Lawrence Hayes with Farmers Insurance. Accidents happen all around us, and we are prepared by protecting our home and our autos. But what are you doing to protect you and your family? Come by Farmers Insurance located near Bellasinos in the Stillsburg Plaza for a no-obligation life assessment. Or call 276-345-9360 to set up an appointment to see how we can help you protect you and your family better. Farmers Insurance would like to say good luck to the Blues this season.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Big bucket underneath by Race Moyer. Springs coach Zach Moore off the bench to call timeout. He wants to calm his troops down. 20-15 our score. Richlands on top here on the road. Coach Fred Phillips in the coach's interview earlier said Richlands is yet to have a statement game. This could be it. They're up by 5 with 5:20 remaining first half. Rasnick, the freshman, across the timeline. At the top of the key he goes. He swings it right wing to Lester. Lester gets it up top to Rasnick, but a foul underneath on Richlands. Coach Fred Phillips pleads his case, but that'll be on George Cole, his first of the afternoon. James Mitchell back in as well with a smaller tissue, so that's good news for him. He'll throw it in the corner. He goes to Giza. Giza triple team and throws it away. Moyer with the steal. Moyer's going to take on all the Union Bears on his own. Spin move at the block. Finds Taylor Horner underneath. Horner with the right hand. Lay up the foot and the foul. Race Moyer went into the Bears den all alone. Taylor Horner comes in, bails him out, gets the bucket and the foul, and he'll have a chance to elongate the lead. And he does. He hits the back end, 3-point play. Foul called on Lester, his first, team fourth. 5 minutes remaining first half, 23-15, the largest lead of the night for either team. It's 8 points for Richlands. Kick basketball by Taylor Horn. Keeps it for Union. Union inbounds to Garrison in the backcourt, back to Razin. Freshman point guard, not flustered yet. Kicks it near side. Garrison 3-ball left wing, got it. Garrison second 3 of the night. 23-15, cuts it to 5. Lee across the timeline, met there by Mitchell. In the corner to Horn. Caleb's three. Back iron no good. Rebound tipped around. Chased down by everybody. Hits the deck. Horn and Mitchell dive after it. Loose ball knocked out by Union. Phelan in. This is Gibson for Union. You know, Coach Fuente at Tech's got to love the passion that James Mitchell plays with. He's like, hey, buddy, calm down. I need you for football. Richlands basketball, 4:18 left. Alley-oop inside to Moyer. Moyer catches it, puts it up and in. Grace Moyer's got 8. The lead back to 7. 4:08 remaining first half. Richlands took the long bus ride to figure out some heart. They brought it tonight. In the corner, Phelan hits the 3, and that'll calm down. Richlands stands behind him. Cuts it to 4. 25-21. Lee up ahead to Horn. Caleb covered up. Back out to Austin. Austin swings it to Taylor. Taylor right wing. Back in the corner to his brother. Caleb, free ball. Got it. Caleb Horn got 11. 28-21. 3.5 to go first half. Brasnick, the freshman, rattled the touch with the senior Lee in his face. In the high post, they go to Mitchell. Mitchell, one work on Cole. To the rack he goes. Too strong. Cole comes down the rebound. Big play underneath. Defensively by Cole. Here comes Richland. 3:20 left first half. 28-21. Lee swings it to Taylor. Taylor, no look pass inside to Moyer. Moyer covered up. Back out to Lee. Lee in the corner. Caleb Horn. 3 ball. Got it. Caleb Horn, fourth 3 of the night. 31-21. Richlands up by 10. Union in the front court now. Harrison down inside and a block call on Moyer. That'll be his first. Moyer tried to step in and set the corner. Just got there a little late. 13 foul on Richland. Moyer's first. Nick Durant, 6'3", junior, will check in for Phelan. He'll play alongside Mitchell, Gibson, Garrison, and Razin. James Mitchell, the trigger in. Wrong jersey and tissue in his nose and all. They'll swing it up top to Raznick, and Raznick buries the 3. Raznick's got 7. 31-24. Richland still up by a touchdown. Lee across. Takes the hand off to Taylor. In the post, they go to Moyer. Moyer spin move, baseline. That's double team. Picks up the stripper. Inside to Cole. Cole back up top. Taylor Horn 3. Got it again. 5 threes on the night. 17 overall. The lead back to 10. Caleb Horn is hot. Union in the front court now. Rasnick loses a handle for a touch. Austin Lee is all over him tonight. In the corner they go to Gibson. Gibson 3 won't go. Rebound knocked out, last touch by Moyer. 2:05 remaining first half. This may be the best first half of basketball Richlands has played all year. Raznick will trigger in from the baseline. Looks inside. Mitchell can't get free. Running out of time and a 5-second call. Or a foul. Are we going to get a foul? We're going to get a foul on George Cole. What a call that was. A late call. And the Richlands faithful just over my shoulder are not happy. Mitchell will throw in now. He'll get it in up top to Garrison. 2 minutes left first quarter. First half, inside to go to Mitchell, and Mitchell takes it right to the rack. He's got 5. Lee loses it. Mitchell with the basketball. Here comes Union now, and we're going to have a foul on the floor on Union. So they'll give it back. Which 4 is it on? They're going to call that on Lee. Things getting a little chippy here. The latter part of this first half, that's Austin's first, team 5th. 1:45 remaining first half. Back-to-back questionable calls, to say the least. In the corner, they go to Gibson. Gibson up top, almost throws it away, and he does. Taylor Horn's a steal. Horn bounces it to his brother. His brother steps back 3. Got it! Caleb Horn with 20. Richlands up by 11. 1:20 and counting first half. Rasnick to the elbow and a kick ball. Coach Fred Phillips heating up on the far sideline. He pleads his case to one official and to another, and neither give Fred the answer he wants. 1:14 left. First half. Union with the basketball, down 11. Garrison, left wing, up to Rasnick. Rasnick step up two. Back iron, no good. Rebound underneath, knocked around. Rasnick somehow comes up with it with a minute to go. George Cole and James Mitchell each had a hand on it, and Rasnick comes in. Bounce pass into Mitchell. Mitchell scoops it over to the corner to Gibson. 3 ball, and Gibson buries it. Gibson's second 3 of the night. Timeout on the floor. We got a technical foul. What do we got here? What's the call? Not sure what the call was. Basketball on. Lee across the timeline, 40 seconds to go. Up to Horn. Horn in the corner, George Cole. Cole drives baseline. Up to Moyer at the elbow. Now drives in. Moyer with the left hand. He's double teamed. Anywhere. Looking anywhere. Finds somebody to get it to. Finds Taylor Horn. Horn scoops it back to Race. Race going inside. Has it stripped away. Stolen by Garrison. 20 seconds to go in the corner. Upset to James Mitchell. Mitchell to the rack of the left hand. Lays it up and in. Mitchell has 7. The lead is 6. 15 seconds on the clock. Caleb Horn. Long 3. Short. And rebound Durant for Mitchell. Long pass up to Mitchell for Union. And Mitchell to the rack. And James Mitchell's trying to take over on senior line. Long pass up ahead. Lost at the buzzer. Won't go. In the last 30 seconds of this one, may have got the momentum back in Union's way. Coach Fred Phillips calling for some answer from the official as he heads to the locker room. Halftime here at Big Stone Gap. Richlands is fired up. They're up 4, but Union's crawling back. Plaster's Furniture halftime show coming up. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRIC.
Plaster's Discount Furniture is the place to find beautiful furniture for your home at discounted prices. Plaster's Discount Furniture always does their customers right. That is why they come back and buy their furniture time and time again. Plaster's Discount Furniture also carries carpet and even has installation available. And remember, if you're driving to Raven, you're saving. Plaster's Discount Furniture, located in Raven, Virginia.
Start the new year off right with one of First Sentinel Bank's special CD rates. 12, 18, 36, and 60-month CD options are available. This is a limited time offer, so be sure to contact your local branch for more information today. Start small and think big with First Sentinel Bank. First Sentinel Bank with branch locations in Richlands, Pounding Mill, Tazewell, Bluefield, Lebanon, and Wytheville, Virginia. First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, consumer accounts only, term and conditions apply. See local branch for details.
Darrell Superstop is your one-stop convenience store for gasoline. Great deli foods for breakfast and lunch, including their famous tenderloin biscuits for breakfast and yummy burgers, pizza, and wings for lunch. And for that special someone who seems to have everything, give a gas card for Christmas. Anyone would love this, and you'll always find clean bathrooms and a spacious eating area, and no problem parking outside. That's Darrell Superstop, located atop Claypool Hill on Route 19. At David Mullins Wealth Management, we specialize in developing comprehensive financial strategies tailored to the goals and needs of the successful families and businesses we serve. We provide retirement income strategies, investment guidance, portfolio construction and monitoring, risk management, and complimentary portfolio and insurance reviews. Contact David Mullins Wealth Management at 276-345-4821 or visit us on 2nd Street in Richlands. David Mullins Wealth Management, a proud supporter of Richlands Blue Tornado Basketball. Need help with your driving record? Let Vass's Defensive Driving School help you. Chris Vass has been helping people like yourself for many years with a driving class that may help your driving record. Chris offers classes in Tazewell and Claypool Hill. Visit Vass Driving School online and find out when classes are available or call 276-345-2946 for Vass's Defensive Driving School. Consolidated Steel specializes in steel and steel products, a leading steel manufacturer and fabricator with a commitment to quality and superior service. Consolidated Steel serves the entire Mid-Atlantic region and beyond. Located on Route 19 in Cedar Bluff, call 276-964-4461. Consolidated Steel, longtime supporters of Blue Tornado Sports.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
37-33 our score at the half. Richlands leads by 4 on the road here at senior night. But the last 30 seconds were wild, and Union got back 4 points, both by James Mitchell, who's playing wearing a second jersey and with half a swab of toilet paper up his nose to stop his nose from bleeding. He come in, he's got 9 points at the half for Union. Plaster's Furniture halftime show. Welcome in to the high school here at Big Stone Gap Union High School. Richlands led by 1 point by 11. And Union cut into that there late in a while to finish the second quarter. Richlands leads by 4, as we said. 13 points in the first quarter, 20 in the second quarter by Union to make up the 33. Scoring-wise, James Mitchell on senior night leads the way for Union with 9. Noah Garrison with 8. Alex Rasnick with 7. 6 from Austin Gibson and 3 from Justin Phelan. Richlands had 16 in the first and 21 in the second. They're led at the half by Caleb Horn. He's got 20. 6 of those are threes. I have to check. He was close to getting the 3 record in a game earlier in the year, and he may hit it tonight, but we'll see Union probably change their defense up a touch to take care of Caleb. We'll see who comes through in the clutch in the second half for Richlands. Other scoring for Richlands, Grace Moyer with 6, 3 from Taylor Horn, 2 points apiece from George Cole and Colt Medley, as well as Cade Berry with 2 in the first half. Now, we were kind of confused with the call there in the second quarter. Thought maybe Coach Phillips got a big technical as he was fired up, but the actual call was not technical. It was a warning on George Cole. I think he got tied up a little bit inside, and they gave him a warning. So if anything happens with George Cole, he's probably going to get a technical going forward. Foul situation, Cole has 2 personals. He's the only Richlands player with more than 2. Austin Lee with a personal, Luke West with a personal, and Ray Moyer with a personal foul in the first half. Union, pretty foul clean as well. Garrison, Phelan, Lester, and Giza each with 1 personal apiece in the first half of play. Early on, both JV games won by Union. Girls game 29-14. Melissa Lee had 6 points in the loss for the Lady Blues. They're now 8-13 on the year. The boys JV lost as well. They're now 14-4 on the year. They lost 53-35. Sage Webb with 11. Logan Timmons with 9 in the loss for Richlands. The Lady Blues also fell to a very good Union Lady Bears squad, 71-35 the final. Erica Burton and Haley Wide led the way for Richlands with 8 points apiece. Ashley Chester shot absolutely nuts. She had 21 on the night for Union and the win. Plaster's Furniture halftime show. You're driving the Raven. You're saving. 37-33. Richlands up by 4 here in intermission. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with a little bit more of the Plaster's Furniture halftime show coming up. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRIC.
Don't look now, but winter is here. Come by Virginia Tire of Claypool Hill and let the tire professionals match you up with the tires that are right for your vehicle. Virginia Tire is your authorized dealer for Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and Cooper Tires. Let Dickie find the tires that are right for your winter driving. Check them out online at vatire1.com or call 276-964-4061. We are your tire and service professionals. Go Big Blue.
This is Nancy McGinnis with Trust Point Insurance Agency. Texting while driving is very dangerous, yet most people admit to texting anyway. Drivers are 23 times more likely to be involved in a car accident while texting. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to know the facts and wait to text. The danger is real and it applies to everyone. Always drive safely and be responsible for your safety and the safety of others. Trust Point Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance Company wants you to be aware of the danger of texting and driving. Enjoy life. Do not text and drive.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Both teams back on the floor, warming up for the second half. Plaster's Furniture halftime show here in Big Stone Gap. 37-33 our score. Union leads by 4 at the half. Big week next week, the final week of the regular season for all Southwest Virginia teams, and Richlands has their hands full. Home Tuesday night against Hazel in the backyard brawl, and Richlands got them up there, but in that rivalry, you never know what will happen. So we'll have 2 good games Tuesday night at Richlands Middle School. Wednesday we'll be on the road. We'll head over to McDowell County for a little boys basketball. The Blues head to Riverview and take on the Raiders. That will be just the boys' game, so we'll go on air about 6:45 to 7 o'clock, somewhere in there. So stay tuned for that. Now, if that changes, we'll let you know Tuesday. But as far as we know, we're going to have that one for you Wednesday. Friday and Saturday both set at Marion. Friday, quad match. We'll have the girls' game between 6 and 6:30. And Saturday, home game, final regular season game against Virginia High. Quad match, senior night, rec night, going to be a big night. Richlands Middle School there next Saturday night. So if you get a chance, come on out to Tuesday or Saturday, cheer on the Blues, or Wednesday or Friday, hit the road. Come along with us. We'll have you. 37-33 our score. We'll take one more time out. We'll come back with the second half here on WRC.
Andy Simmons Auto is a household name in the Richlands area. For over 30 years, customers have been buying their vehicles from him. Time and time again, Andy Simmons Auto has found the perfect vehicle at a comfortable price to fit budgets. Andy wants every customer to be satisfied, and that's why customer satisfaction describes Andy Simmons Auto. If you need a vehicle, see Andy Simmons Auto Sales, and you'll become a satisfied customer as well. Andy Simmons Auto Sales, Route 460, Claypool Hill, or call Andy at 963-0115 and tell them what you're looking for.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action right now on WRIC 97.7.
Both teams wrapping up their halftime huddles, and we're about ready to go. Looks like Union's going to start second half with Garrison, Mitchell, Gibson, Durant, and the fifth bear hidden behind Mitchell. I think that's Rasnick. It is Rasnick. Mitchell still with paper towel up his nose and wearing a number 4 jersey. Not his number. It is for the rest of tonight. Richlands coming out of the huddle right now, up 4, 37-33. Like they'll have a starting 5 back on the floor to start the second half. Lee, Moyer, and Cole, and the accounting firm known as Horn & Horn. That accounting firm has put up 23 points so far. 20 points from Caleb Horn starting the second half. We'll see what Union does defensively to trigger Caleb's hot hand. It'll be Union basketball to start second half. Richlands will be going from right to left to start the second half. Things got heated up right before the end of the first half. We'll see if that passion kind of continues. I hope it does. They keep it clean. The officials confer at the scores table, make sure everything's kosher, and Union will have the basketball to my right to start the second half. Looks like Noah Garrison will trigger to my right. Lee guards Rasnick. Richlands going to man up here to start the third quarter. Inbounds goes to Mitchell, and we are underway here in the third. Mitchell gives it up to Garrison. Man-to-man defense by Richlands. Mitchell in the high post. Up top to Rasnick. Rasnick left-hand dribble. In the corner he goes to Gibson. Gibson into Mitchell. Mitchell drops it off to Durant. Durant kicks it out to Garrison. Garrison guarded by Caleb Horn very closely. Rasnick up top now handles the rock. Rasnick kicks it back to Garrison. Garrison with Caleb Horn right on his hip. Richlands in man-to-man defense, and they are stingy so far. Rasnick gets the rock now. Lee gives him a little space to work. Rasnick inside, hands off to Mitchell. Mitchell with the left hand off the glass and in. James Mitchell got a pick there and left hole in the dust. Mitchell gets the first bucket of the second half and cuts the lead to 2. They cross the timeline. Union counters with man-to-man defense of their own. Horn guarded by Mitchell. Up top to Moyer. Moyer handles the rock. Cole gives him a kick. Goes into the post to Taylor. Taylor going to work. Kicks it out to Cole, knocked away, and Austin Lee triggers, walks the tightrope. Coach Zach Moore wanted to over and back call, but the ball was tipped. Behind the back pass, Taylor trying to find it into his brother Caleb, and it's knocked away and stolen by Union. The first possession of the second half empty for Richlands, and here comes Union. Rasnick across the timeline. Richlands sets up into 2-3. Rasnick swings it left wing to Garrison. Garrison trying to get in the high post to Mitchell. He's covered up. Gives it back to Rasnick. Back in the corner they go to Gibson. Gibson takes 3, bounces into Mitchell. Mitchell right to the rack with the left hand. It won't go, but he's fouled. So Mitchell will shoot 2. And that'll be on Cole, his second. Cole was not charged for a foul in the first half that I wrote down. Mitchell's first free throw was good. James Mitchell's with 12. He can tie it here with another made free throw. 6:21 to county. Third quarter. 37-36 our score. Mitchell's second free throw, he hit from both. 37 all. Richlands led by as much as 11. We're tied up at 37 here in the early moments of the third. In the post, Lee goes to Taylor Horn. Horn shot, a little short. Rebound pulled down by Rasnick. Rasnick in transition underneath to Mitchell. Mitchell's reverse layup no good. Taylor Horn comes down with a free basketball. Horn to Lee. Lee brings it across. Lee's going to go inside. Drops it off for Cole. Cole shot blocked by Durant. And here comes Mitchell with the basketball out of the trees. Mitchell, paper towel and all. Leaves it for Rasnick. Rasnick up top to Garrison. Garrison left-hand dribble. Harassed by Lee. From the corner he goes to Gibson. Gibson left-hand dribble. Drops it up top to Garrison. Garrison in the corner. Rasnick 3 from there, and he buries it. Rasnick's second 3 of the ball game. He's got 10, and Union takes their first lead in the second half, 40-37. Bears getting a little momentum. And Caleb Horn will throw it away. He knew at the exact moment he threw it that was a bad pass. Tries to get up to Lee, and the ball knocks out of bounds, and the last touch by Richlands. So Union will have the basketball in the front court. 5:15 remaining third quarter. Rasnick will throw it in from the baseline. Looking inside to Mitchell, gets it up top to Garrison instead. Mitchell guarded closely by Horn and Cole. Garrison drives inside. Kicks it out to Rasnick. Rasnick looks inside. Back to Garrison. In the corner to Gibson. Gibson takes 3. Drives in. Long 2. Rattles out. Rebound knocked around. Taylor Horn comes up with it. Horn down the sideline and he'll be fouled by Union. The foul on the floor, that'll be on Rasnick, his first. First foul on Union in the second half. Horn looks inside. He'll kick it to the backcourt to Lee. Lee guarded by Rasnick. 4:50 remaining third quarter. Hands off left wing to Taylor. Horn, sharp pass, high post to Cole. Cole covered up. Kicks it up top to Caleb. Caleb guarded by Mitchell up to Taylor. Taylor, between the leg dribble. Going to work on Gibson. Euro step to the rack. Won't fall, but he's fouled. Good take by Taylor Horn. And he'll shoot a pair. James Mitchell doing the traveling call to himself. Gibson picks up the foul. His first. Taylor's first free throw on the way is good. So Horn, with that injured finger and all, it's his offhand. It's the free throw. 4 fresh bodies come in, and Barnett will check in for Horn after the next free throw if it's made. West, Richardson, Medley, and Berry on the floor now. Taylor Horn toes line. Second free throw on the way is short, and Mitchell comes down with the rebound for Union. 4.5 minutes ago, third quarter. 40-38 our score. Bears lead by 2. Garrison drives out of the corner, kicks it to Phelan. All the way back, left wing to Rasnick. Back to Garrison. Garrison inside to Phelan. Phelan on the perimeter down. Back up top to Garrison. Garrison swings it left wing to Rasnick. Rasnick has trouble with it for a touch. Now drives inside, kicks it back right wing to Garrison. Garrison, jump stop in the lane, off the glass, no good. Berry with the board. Halfway through the third, Richlands down 2. Kate Berry across the timeline. Leaves it for Horn. Taylor Horn drives inside, tries to bounce it to Medley, and it's intercepted by Phelan. Mitchell kicks in the corner to Lester. Damai Lester shot a little short. Rebound knocked away into the front court. Almost corralled. Now corralled by Luke West. And a timeout on the floor. Coach Phillips with a good call right there to save possession. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. 40-38 our score. Consolidated Seal, Trust Point Insurance, First Sentinel Bank, Darrell Superstop, Farmers Insurance, David Mullins Wealth Management, Virginia Tire, True Line Pipeline, Randy's Gateway Drug, Mirror Physical Therapy, Clinic Pharmacy, Andy Simmons Auto Sales, Ultra Pipeline, Omega Holdings, Andrew Scruggs, Defense Attorney, First Cop Funeral Home, Blasters Furniture, and Vasquez Driving School. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this year's basketball broadcast. 40-38 our score. Union on a 7-1 run here to start the quarter. 3:42 left in the third. Barnett in for Horn. He'll handle the rock. Going to work on Mitchell. Over to Berry, right wing. Berry, double teamed up top of Luke West. West looks inside. Gets a pick from Berry and a foul on the floor on Cade Berry. Not. Coach Phillips wants another explanation. That's Cade's first. Union basketball, 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. Garrison left wing, down the baseline, gets to Lester. Back up to Garrison. Garrison looks inside, gets to Radnick. Radnick kicks it out to Phelan. Phelan lost the handle. And we'll give it back to Richlands. Basketball, with any sport, has its way of working out good and bad calls. And right there, the turnover gives it back to Richlands. Barnett, right wing, guarded by Mitchell. Kicks it left wing to West. West spin move at the elbow. To the rack he goes. Turnaround jumper, short. Colton Medley almost had the rebound. Last touch by Richlands. Wow. Coach Brett Phillips with this look on his face by some of the calls tonight. 3 minutes to go in the third. Union clings to a 2-point lead here at home on senior night. Around the perimeter go the Bears. Raznick up top. Inside now goes to Mitchell. Mitchell drops it off to Lester, and Lester gets the runner to go. Damai Lester's first bucket of the night. Union up by 4, 42-38. Second group in for Richlands. Berry, left baseline, dribbles out, up top goes to West. West picks up his dribble, top of the key, gives it near side to Berry. Berry looking inside, now right-hand dribble, here he goes. To the elbow. Now drops off to Medley. Medley out to West. West spin move at the block up top to Richardson. Bryson fakes left, goes right. Kicks it out. Cade Berry passes up a three, drives inside. Kicks it out to West. Luke drives baseline now. Floater short. Rebound Union. 2:05 remaining third quarter. 42-38. Mitchell's going to push up ahead. Finds Garrison. Garrison hits a 10-footer from the baseline. Garrison's got 10. The lead is now 6. Under 2 to go. 44-38. Coach Phillips needs some buckets from this second group. Richardson drives in, kicks it up to Berry. Berry passes up the 3. Now drives inside, kicks out to Barnett on the left wing. Back out to West. West right-hand dribble, hands off to Berry. Berry thought about spotting up for a 3, covered up quickly by Garrison. Gets it up top to Richardson. 9 seconds left in the quarter. Fresh 5 waits the scoring table for Richlands. Richardson into the high post for West. West spin move. Back out to Richardson. Richardson shimmies. Drops in the lane. Floater will go. Good pick by Bryson. His first bucket of the night. Cuts it to 4 with 1:15 remaining in the third. Raznick top of the key. No hurry right here with 1:05 remaining. He'll go left wing. Lester spot up 3, and Lester hit. Lester 5 points in the quarter. The lead is 7. 47-40. 50 seconds to go in the period. High post to West. West has it knocked away by Lester. Lester having a minute of his life with the steal. Trying to bounce it up ahead. Gets to Mitchell. Mitchell inside to Phelan. Phelan off the glass and gets it to go. Justin Phelan with 5, and Union starting to open things up. 49-40. 33 seconds to go in the quarter. Richardson across the timeline. Bryson looks left. Gets a pick from Medley. Spin move after the double team and a timeout on the floor. Nope, we're going to have a foul on Rasmussen. pointed at the bench, but then gives the foul to Rasnick. That's Rasnick's second. Starting time back in for Richlands for the final 22.2 of the quarter. Union will get Mitchell out for the final seconds of the quarter. Hunter Anderson, Lester, Rasnick comes out. Nick Durant in, Garrison in, and Connor Giza in for Union. Lee to trigger in front of his own bench. He'll go inside to Moyer. Moyer with a left-hand dribble. Spin move inside to the rack. And what are we going to get? We're going to get a foul. We'll get a foul. One official was about to call a jump ball, and the foul is called. Union fans across the way not happy about that call. That's Nick Durant's first foul. They're going to say that was on the floor. Lee inbound to Moyer. Moyer will get pushed again. 15.7 on the clock. That's on Durant again. So Durant picks up 2 quick fouls. Bounce pass into Moyer. Moyer chases it down, 14 on the clock. Moyer almost has it knocked away. In the corner he goes to Cole. Cole drives baseline, and Cole's going to get fouled on a drive. Connor Giza picks up his second. So maybe a couple of makeup calls, maybe not. That's the 16th foul. So the rest of the second half, Richlands will be shooting free throws. 9.7 on the clock. Inbounds goes to Taylor Horn, and Horn skids out of bounds. So Richlands had a little momentum going there, and they give it right back. 8.3 left on the clock. Rasnick will check back in, and he'll inbound. Union has plenty of time to get it into the front court. Richlands will set up full court pressure. Rasnick gets the inbound. Met there by Lee and Horn. He'll push up to Giza. Giza turnaround three, a little long. Horn comes down with the rebound and heaves it from backcourt, and over the backboard it goes. We head to the fourth. 49-40 our score. Union leads by 9 after 3 quarters of play. A big turnaround from the early matchup. We've got the fourth quarter coming up. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRIC.
Shannon and the team at the Clinic Pharmacy have been longtime supporters of Richlands Sports. They also have a fine team ready to help you with your prescription questions. They are conveniently located inside Clinch Valley Physicians, so you can leave your doctor appointment and get your prescriptions quickly. The Clinic Pharmacy, a team of professionals you can trust. The Clinic Pharmacy, located just before the Claypool Hill Mall inside Clinch Valley Physicians.
Truline Pipeline, a proud supporter of Richlands Blue Tornado Basketball. We are a natural gas pipeline installation and service company. Located in Pounding Mill, Virginia, call 276-596-9490. Truline Pipeline, go Big Blue.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Welcome back to Union High School. Bad news. Richlands only scored 3 points in the third quarter. Good news is they're still only down 9. 49-40. It'll be Richlands basketball to start the quarter. Horn, Moyer, Lee, and Cole on the floor for Richlands. Mitchell, Gibson, Garrison, Rasnick, and Durant on the floor for Union, and we're going to have a charge. As Moyer drives in, he's going to get called for the charge. Moyer not happy with that call. It's his second. So, first 9 seconds, Richlands gives the ball back to Union. 49-40. Union with a 16-3 third quarter. And they lead by 9. Garrison over to Rasnick. Rasnick in the corner to Gibson. Gibson, double team, gets out of it, up top to Rasnick. Rasnick bounces into Mitchell. Mitchell leaves it in the corner to Gibson. 3 ball, and he buries it. Gibson's third 3 of the night. He's got 9. The lead is 12. Union's biggest lead of the night. Comes at the 7:22 mark, fourth quarter. Lee, right wing, tries to bounce it into Moyer. That door closed quickly. Here comes Union in transition. Gibson to the rack, right hand. It's called, and he's fouled. So Horn gets him on the back. It'll be Taylor Horn's first foul, I think. Yes, it will be. Gibson gets the free throw to go. Gibson was 6 here in the fourth. He's got 12 overall. 6 here in the first 50 seconds of the quarter. And Union up by 15. Moyer inside, drops it off. Taylor Horn off the glass and in. Good pass. Horn's got 6. Richlands needs some stops and some buckets. Buckets for stops. Rasnick across the timeline for Union. Left-hand dribble to the left wing. Met there by Lee. Freshman against senior. In the corner to Gibson. Gibson thought about a three. Drives out of it instead. Up top to Rasnick. Rasnick tries inside. Right-hand floater. No good. George Cole had a hand on the board. And as he hits the deck, shovels it to Moyer. 90 seconds in. 13-point advantage Union. Moyer going to go coast to coast. Foul on the floor is called on Rasnick. That'll be his third. Richlands is in the bonus. Richlands shooting 1-1. Moyer will toe the line, and free throws have been to the mind. March the season for Richlands. They need them here tonight. Moyer's first on the way. Back iron no good. Mitchell with the board. 6:15 and counting in the quarter. 55-42. Richlands down by 13 after leading by 11. Big swing in the second half. Rasnick looking for more. Long two, won't go. Makes Moyer with the rebound. Moyer looks ahead, no options. He'll bring it across. Now in the corner, Caleb Horn, three, short. Rebound, Durant for Union. Up ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell drops it off to Garrison, and Garrison gets it to go. Drive by Cole. And Cole gets it to go in transition. Quick bucket right there by Cole. He's got 4. 5:30 left in the ballgame. 57-44. Rasnick up top. In the perimeter, they go to Gibson. Gibson street short. George Cole with the rebound. Bodies fall underneath, no call. Up ahead, Lee. In the corner to Caleb. Caleb covered up by Gibson up top. He'll swing it over to Moyer. Moyer drives inside, and Moyer will be fouled. He'll hit the line, shoot a couple. That'll be the second foul on Garrison. 18th foul. Free throw is good by Moyer. Got 7. 4 fresh bodies come onto the floor. West, Berry, Medley, and Richardson. Barnett waits on Moyer's free throw. Race misses the second. Rebound, James Mitchell. 5:05 remaining. 57-45. Richlands down by 12. They were up by 11 in the second quarter. Led by 4 at halftime. That one's stolen away by Moyer. Big steal here. Can they get some points from it? Moyer's going to go all the way to the rack. Forces it up. Won't go. Rebound. James Mitchell of Union. Mitchell hits the deck hard. Lost his footing. And Richardson comes up with the basketball, and he's fouled. Union fans across the way not happy about the call. So neither fan base has been too pleased with the officiating today. Bryson Richardson will shoot 1-1 in the meantime. Richardson toes the line, 1-1 upcoming. 4:42 left in the fourth. Richlands needs them both. Richardson hits the front end. Medley, West, Berry, Barnett, and Richardson on the floor. Union counters with Rasnick, Durant, Mitchell, Lester, and Gibson. Richardson hits them both. Big free throws from the sophomore. Cuts it to 10. 57-47. Young group sets up in the full court. Rasnick pushes up ahead to Lester. Lester in the front court. Drives baseline, spins out of it. Up top, he goes to Rasnick, 4.5 to go. Richlands in the 2-3 in the front court. Rasnick now drives in, now drives back out. Guarded by West, now picked up by Rich. Leaves it for Lester. Back up to Rasnick. Rasnick inside. Barry picks him up top to Lester. Lester wasting a little bit of time here on the dribble. Almost lost it. Gets it in the corner to Durant. Durant will throw it away. Good defensive stand right there by Richlands. And Richlands will come up with the basketball. Down 10. 57-47, 4:07 remaining. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRC.
Start the new year off right with one of First Sentinel Bank's special CD rates. 12, 18, 36, and 60-month CD options are available. This is a limited time offer, so be sure to contact your local branch for more information today. Start small and think big with First Sentinel Bank. First Sentinel Bank with branch locations in Richlands, Pounding Mill, Tazewell, Bluefield, Lebanon, and Whitfield, Virginia.
First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, consumer accounts only. Term and conditions apply. See local branch for details.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Welcome back to Union High School. 57-47, 4:07 remaining. Richlands with the basketball. They're in the bonus. They've got an opportunity to crawl back into this. Second group on the floor. Richardson runs the point. Bryson to the right wing to Barry. Barry up top to Richardson. Richardson back to Barry. Back up top to Richardson. Richardson trying to get into Barry to get him open for three. Can't do it that time. Richardson looking left. He'll come left. In the corner, he goes to West. Luke spot up three. Got it. Luke's first bucket of the night. Couldn't come at a better time. 3:40 remaining. Richlands cuts at the 7. Rasnick breaks the press for Union. Almost thrown away and knocked away, and last touch by Garrison. This second group is coming up big defensively the past two times down the floor. 3.5 to go. Richlands trying to cut even further into this lead. Richlands across the timeline was Richardson at the point. Richardson left-hand dribble. Bounces in the corner. Cade Berry three from there. Long. Rebound tipped out, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Union. 3:19 remaining. Richlands was up by 11 at one point. Only scored 3 in the third. Now down by 7. Richardson gets a pick from West. Tries to drive baseline. That's covered up. Back up top to Luke. Luke just hit a big three. Picks up his dribble. Back to Richardson he goes. 3 minutes, 5 seconds left in the ballgame. High post to go to Medley. Medley, right wing to Richardson. Richardson lets traffic clear. Back to Medley. Medley shot a little strong. He had the seam. He got inside. And just a little strong. Lester in the backcourt gets it to Richardson. Rasnick will bring it across the timeline. 2:45 remaining. 7-point advantage. First group waits at the scoring table next dead ball. In the corner, Durant. Bounces inside of Mitchell, and it's stolen away. This second group playing tough defensively. Barry to the rack. Kicks it out to West. West drives inside. Far side, Richardson. Richardson had a second. He calls the timeout. 2:24 remaining. Second group coming up big defensively. 3 straight turnovers. It'll be Richlands basketball out of the timeout. Full timeout. I will keep it here. Richlands once led by 11. They led at the half by 4. A wild end of the second quarter. Got Union close. Got within 4. They were up big before half, and then they cut to it. And then Union had a big third quarter, 16-3. We stand at 57-50 right now. Here in the fourth. Starting 5 will come out of the huddle. Back on the floor for Richlands. It's Horn, Lee, Cole, and Moyer. See what Union counters with. Next week's big as well, the final week of the regular season. Tuesday at home against Tazewell. Wednesday on the road against Riverview. Friday at Marion. Home Saturday against Virginia High. Richlands out of the huddle first. They'll have the basketball. Union counters with Mitchell, Durant, Rasnick, Gibson, and Garrison. Both teams with the starting 5 on the floor. 2:24 remaining. Both coaches going to finish this dance with the date they brought with. Lee gets the inbound. High post to Cole. Out to Lee. Inside looks to Cole. Cole trapped, kicks it out. Cole bounces into Horn. Taylor on the baseline, and he's fouled. Taylor Horn's fouled. He'll head the line 2. Richlands in the double bonus. Going forward. That could be huge. Durant picks up his 3rd foul. Richlands has got to make some free throws coming down the stretch. Horn, one of the better free throw shooters. First one on the way is rattles home. That one touched every inch of the rim and finally fell through. He's got 9. No subs either way. Cuts to 6. Taylor can cut it to 5 here. Second free throw on the way with the right hand. Hits from both. Big free throws from the junior. 57-52. 2:05 remaining in the ballgame. Backcourt pressure. Rasnick gets it across. Rasnick weaves through traffic, and he'll be fouled in the front court. And they're going to get that one on. They're going to get that one on Ray Smoyer. They do, and that's his 3rd. Richlands still has 2 fouls to give. 2 minutes even left in this one. Inbound goes to Mitchell. Mitchell wearing his 2nd jersey tonight. His 23 all bloodied up. He's still got tissue in his nose, and he'll be fouled on the floor. We picked that one up. Cole picked that one up. It'll be his 3rd. So 16 foul, both teams in the bonus going forward. Connor Giza will check in for Taylor. 154. Inbounds goes to Rasnick. Rasnick almost lost, but he dribbles out of trouble. Man-to-man defense by Richlands. Mitchell now out on the perimeter and on the rock. Cole gives him some space to work. Now closes in. He'll kick it right to Gibson. 99 seconds left in this one. Richlands down 5. They need a stop. Up top to Garrison. Garrison going to work on Horn. In the corner to Gibson. Gibson's had a hot hand tonight. It's to Rasnick. Rasnick can find lead. The free throw line. 15-footer no good. Huge rebound by Caleb Horn. 1:20 left in this one. Richlands down 5. Lee in the front court now. Coach Phillips wants a timeout. He's got 2 remaining after that one. 1:18 left in the ball game. 57-52. We'll be back at 30. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRIC.
At David Mullins Wealth Management, we specialize in developing comprehensive financial strategies tailored to the goals and needs of the successful families and businesses we serve. We provide retirement income strategies, investment guidance, portfolio construction and monitoring, risk management, and complimentary portfolio and insurance reviews. Contact David Mullins Wealth Management at 276-345-4821 or visit us on 2nd Street in Richlands. David Mullins Wealth Management, a proud supporter of Richlands Blue Tornado Basketball.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
57-52. Union clings to a 5-point lead here at home on senior night. It'll be Richlands basketball out of the timeout. Starting 5, Horn, Moyer, Lee, and Cole. Union triggers with Garrison, Rasnick, Mitchell, Gibson, and Giza. 1:15 left in the ballgame. Inbounds goes to Lee. Lee goes high post to Cole. Back over to Lee. Lee up top to Horn. Horn covers. Back in the corner to Cole. Cole looks inside, bounces it to Taylor. Back out to Cole. 3 ball, short. Rebound, Giza of Union, and a foul in the backcourt on Taylor Horn. His 2nd. We'll head to the other end, shoot free throws. So Cole could have cut it to 2. Instead, misses. Looks like Connor Giza, the junior forward, will shoot 1-1. Giza's first free throw, no good. Rebound, Richlands. 1 minute to go. Into the front court, Taylor Horn up top to Lee. Lee drives to the elbow. Picks up his dribble there. No options, hands off to Taylor. 45 seconds. Taylor Horn with the basketball, right wing. Elbow spin move and a timeout, Richlands. That leaves Richlands with 1. 42.5 in the ball game. 5-point advantage, Union. 57-52. Richlands is going to. They want to crawl back and win this one, but this one is one that if they lose, they could have had one of those. But they still got a chance here with 40-some seconds left. Southwest District Wrestling at Lebanon earlier today. If you get anybody knows my number, shoot me a text, let me know how that went. We'll pass that along. Virginia High, the only other Southwest District team in action tonight, they're at Battle. So it's the Southwest District Mountain 7 matchup all the way around tonight. 57-52 our score, 5-point advantage Union. Richlands has the basketball in the front court. Richlands is in the double bonus. Union still shooting 1-1. Possession arrow favors Union. The Bears have 2 timeouts left. Richlands with 1. Horn, Moyer, Lee, and looks like Luke West will come out of the timeout, and he'll be on the floor for Richlands. Garrison, Rasnick, Mitchell, Gibson, and Giza on the floor for Union. Taylor Horn will inbound underneath his own basket with 42.5 remaining. Now they're going to switch it up and say they're going to inbound at the score in front of the Richlands bench because that's where the timeout was called. The officials confer and want to make sure this is right. But it should be where it is inbounded. Timeout was called in front of the bench. Now they're going to go on the baseline. Coach Phillips not happy because I'm sure the play he drew up in the huddle was designed for the sideline inbound. The inbound play almost thrown away, and Caleb Horn comes up with it. And Caleb Horn's going to get fouled on the perimeter by Alex Rasnick. That'll be his 4th. So Rasnick, the freshman point guard, picks up his 4th, and Caleb Horn will shoot 2 with just a couple of seconds coming off the clock. That went from almost disastrous to pretty good, but Horn misses the first. Caleb Horn had 20 in the first half. He's yet to score in the second half. West checks out, Cole in. He'll head into the backcourt. The defensive purposes. 39.4, 5-point advantage Union. Caleb toes the line for his second free throw. Caleb hits the second. 21 on the night. His first point since halftime. Backcourt pressure by Richlands. Garrison gets it across and almost goes into the backcourt, but James Mitchell saves it with his athleticism. Up ahead, 30 seconds to go, and they'll have to foul Rasnick, and that'll be Moyer's 4th. So Moyer picks up his 4th, and Rasnick will shoot 1-1. (57-53), 4-point advantage. Rasnick will shoot 1-1. Berry and West. A couple of shooters coming in for Richlands. So Lee, Moyer, Berry, West, and Caleb Horn on the floor for Richlands. Lester will come in. A little bit quicker feet. No guard Berry. Those two exchange pleasantries as Rasnick hits the front end. Big free throw there for Rasnick. Cuts it back to 5, 58-53. Rasnick with 11 on the night. 26.8 left in the ball game. Rasnick hits them both. He's got 12. 6-point advantage. 59-53. Inbounds in the backcourt to Berry. Berry across the timeline. 25 seconds on the clock. Berry inside. Kicks it out. Luke West 3 from the corner. Rattles home. Big shot for Luke West. Cuts the 3. Timeout on the floor. Let's see who called it. Luke West, ice in his veins. Big shot by the freshman. He's got 6 and cuts it to 3. That's Richlands' last timeout. So Richlands out of timeout. We saw that come into play at Abingdon. Abingdon were out of timeout, so they called one, and technical foul pretty much iced it for the Falcons there at the end of the ball game. So Coach Phillips knows. He's letting his troops know. No timeouts left. 59-56, 3-point ball game. Richlands came to play today, even though a terrible third quarter where they only scored 3 points. They're still in this. Down by 3. Lee, Barnett, West, Richardson, and Berry, the young group on the floor with senior Lee. They've had great luck with defense today. They'll try to get the ball back. Union gets it to the timeline. Garrison there lost the handle, and Richardson will foul him with 13.6 on the clock. 13.6 left on the clock. Last 1-1 for Union. Foul is on Richardson, his first. Richardson, Berry, and Barnett will come out. Caleb Horn back in. We'll play alongside Wes Taylor Horn, Austin Lee, and Ray Smoyer. 1-on-1 situation for Noah Garrison, the junior. Goes line. First one on the way. Hits the front end. Garrison's got 13. Makes it 4. 13.6. Garrison, second free throw on the way. Hits them both. 14-point advantage. 13 seconds on the clock. Lee across the timeline to the free throw line. He drives in to the rack, off the glass, and in. No timeout. Union going to waste as much time. Live clock running. So the clock was running. Foul call. I think they've got it right now. They'll head to the other end. Union will shoot a couple. It's a 3-point ball game at the moment. 61-58 after the Austin Lee made bucket. Good call by the senior to drive it in as Taylor Horn picks up the foul, his third. And Rasnick will shoot 1-1. If Rasnick makes one, it pretty much puts this one to bed. He'll miss the front end. So still a chance with 1.4. 61-58. Richlands down by 3. Rasnick with one more free throw. Second one on the way, and he hits it. Horn inbound to Moyer. Moyer will heave it from half court, and it'll be short. That'll be it. 62-58. Union will escape senior night with a win, and the Blues team just short. First Scout Funeral Home post-game show coming up. You're listening to Blue Tornado Basketball on Star 97.7 WRIC.
Hearst Scott Funeral Home in Richlands is a proud supporter of Richlands girls and boys basketball. Here's to a successful season and hoping each game, no matter the outcome, brings an understanding of learning the importance of teamwork. Go Big Blue! Owner Jeff Hearst wants to remind you that in your time of loss, Hearst Scott Funeral Home will be there for you and your loved ones.
Hi, Rocky Smith here for Randy's Gateway Drug and the Gateway Shopping Center, your full-service pharmacy. At Randy's, they can take care of all of your prescription needs and answer any questions you may have about your medications. And they accept most all insurance. At Randy's Gateway Drug, you're not just a number, you're a valued customer, and they'll treat you that way.
This Blue Tornado basketball broadcast is brought to you by Merit Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation. We provide outpatient physical therapy services at 3 locations, Grundy, Claypool Hill, and Nicholsville. A skilled therapist will provide a plan of care designed to help you recover from injury, illness, or surgery. We accept most health insurances and have extended hours available. Locally owned and operated. Call Merit Physical Therapy and Rehabilitation at 276-935-6496. Don't look now, but winter is here. Come by Virginia Tire of Claypool Hill and let the tire professionals match you up with the tires that are right for your vehicle. Virginia Tire is your authorized dealer for Michelin, BF Goodrich, Uniroyal, and Cooper Tires. Let Dickie find the tires that are right for your winter driving. Check them out online at vatire1.com or call 276-964-4061. We are your tire and service professionals. Go Big Blue. Truline Pipeline, a proud supporter of Richlands Blue Tornado basketball. We are a natural gas pipeline installation and service company. Located in Pounding Mill, Virginia, call 276-596-9490. Truline Pipeline, go Big Blue. Darrell Superstop is your one-stop convenience store for gasoline. Great deli foods for breakfast and lunch, including their famous tenderloin biscuits for breakfast and yummy burgers, pizza, and wings for lunch. And for that special someone who seems to have everything, give a gas card for Christmas. Anyone would love this, and you'll always find clean bathrooms and a spacious eating area, and no problem parking outside. That's Darrell Superstop, located atop Claypool Hill on Route 19.
Start the new year off right with one of First Sentinel Bank's special CD rates. 12, 18, 36, and 60-month CD options are available. This is a limited time offer, so be sure to contact your local branch for more information today. Start small and think big with First Sentinel Bank. First Sentinel Bank with branch locations in Richlands, Pounding Mill, Tazewell, Bluefield, Lebanon, and Wytheville, Virginia.
First Sentinel Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, consumer accounts only, term and conditions apply. See local branch for details.
Back to more Blue Tornado basketball action. Right now on WRIC 97.7.
Welcome back to Union High School here, Big Stone Gap, Scott Funeral Home post-game show. And going back in time a touch to the Fences Driving School coaches show a little earlier, Coach Fred Phillips said, we need a signature win this year. We haven't got one yet, and they almost got it today. Up by 11 at one point early in the first half. They led by 4 at the half, but a dismal third quarter pretty much did Richlands in. Final here this evening, 62-58. Richlands falls by 4 to a team that beat them by 24 just a few weeks ago. So a little bit of improvement by the Blues, but moral victories don't really count for much in high school sports. We'll have the boys' varsity stats in just a second. Let's recap how we got to today. Both JV games won by Union. JV girls fall to 8-13 on the year. They lost 29-14. Alyssa Lee with 6 points in the loss for Richlands. Boys also fell earlier. They're now 14-4 on the year, 53-35. Sage Webb with 11. Logan Tibbins with 9 in the loss for Richlands. In the girls' varsity game, Union held strong here this afternoon, won by 36, 71-35. Erica Burden and Haley White each with 8 in the loss. Ashley Chester completely went off on senior day. Senior had 21 in the win. Also, double-figure scores for the Union Lady Bears. Jada Smith with 16, and Miguel Webb with 13, and Heather Litz with 11 in the win for Union. So Richlands now 6-13 on the year, 1-6 in Southwest District play, with a big week coming up next week. Union girls now 12-8 on the year. The boys' game was back and forth early. Richlands led by 11 at one point. Union cut it to 4 by the half and then took over in the third. Final was 62-58. Scoring-wise, first for Richlands, 16 in the first quarter, 21 in the second, 3 points in the third quarter, and 18 in the fourth. Scoring-wise for Richlands, Caleb Horn had a huge first half. He had 20 points in the first half and only a free throw in the second half. He ended up with 21, led the way for Richlands. His brother Taylor had 10. Race had 9 in the ball game. 6 points from Luke West. 2 big threes in the fourth quarter from the freshman. Very good afternoon for him. 4 points from Bryson Richardson. 4 points from Austin Lee. 2 points apiece from Colton Medley and George Cole in the loss. Union had 13 in the first, 20 in the second, 16 in the third, and 13 in the fourth. Union outscored Richlands 16-3 in the third quarter and 29-21 in the second half. Make up the 62. Scoring-wise, Noah Garrison, the junior, on senior night had 14. James Mitchell got busted in the nose, goes in the locker room, changes jerseys, and plays the entire final 3 quarters with paper towel in his nose, and finishes with 13 on the night, senior night. That kid's going to be fun to watch on Saturdays at Virginia Tech. He is the heart of a lion. Rasnick with 13, Gibson with 12 in the win, and 5 points apiece from Damai Lester and Justin Phelan for Union. So Richlands falls to 12-6. Union now 14-6 on the year. Big week coming up for Richlands basketball. 3 quads. Tuesday at home against Tazewell. Friday on the road at Marion, and Saturday at home against Virginia High at senior night and rec league night. And sprinkled there in the middle, a hump day basketball game at Riverview. That's just the boys. So we plan to have all 4 nights for you. We'll know about Riverview early next week. Checking on the phone situations. There's no cell phone signal over in Bradshaw, and we want to bring that one to you. It's going to be a big night of basketball for the boys. So Richlands follows 0-4 in the quad this afternoon, but they got a couple of days to gather their thoughts, get healthy for a big week coming up, the final week of the regular season next week. Thanks to Jeff on the board back in Princeton for making this thing go smoothly. And thank you guys for listening, as always. And until Tuesday night, good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to Star 95.9's coverage of Blue Tornado basketball on Star 95.9 and WRIC 97.7. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast and invite you back next time for more. You can listen online as well at star95.com.